Some breaking news you first saw on Fox 4 News at 4. Kansas Senate President Ty Masterson tells our Jonathan Katz that he believes the Royals are committed to moving to Kansas.
But the team is not on the agenda for Monday's Legislative Coordinating Council, which must approve any deal involving stadium star bonds. Let's bring in Fox 4's Jonathan Katz now, who got the statement from the Senate President and candidate for governor in Kansas. John.
Well, yeah, and the statement is right here, John. Came as a surprise to us. We got it at about 2:40 this afternoon. The Kansas speaker is talking about the future of the Kansas City Royals in the 3 years that I have been covering this story. Kansas Senate President Ty Masterson sent me this statement late this afternoon saying he believes the Kansas City Royals are fully committed to Kansas, which fulfills their obligation regarding the advanced timeline given from the LCC, the Legislative Coordinating Council. While their location proposal continues to evolve, it will not be finalized or considered this year or during the upcoming legislative session. Now, the area of Johnson County the Royals are looking at is the northwest corner of 119th and Knoll. That's in Overland Park. That is the Hesperia campus, which used to be Sprint's headquarters. The northeast corner, though, is Leawood, where neighbors in both cities have raised concerns. Monday, Fox 4 asked Kansas State House Rep Sean Tarwater whether he was concerned Leawood leaders would say no to helping to pay off the Star Bond development.
I'm concerned that Overland Park would say no also at this point. There's been enough pushback from T-Mobile and the locals and the homes associations and all these groups. It may be difficult for Overland Park to approve the increment.
Now we know the Overland Park and Leawood City Councils will not have to worry about this, at least right now. That's because the local jurisdictions have 60 days after an agreement between the teams and LCC to work out what they need to work out. That would be a Star Bond district plus a development ordinance, for instance, let alone or set aside from that Star Bond district. The last scheduled Legislative Coordinating Council meeting of the year is Monday at 1 p.m. at the State House in Topeka. That's where we find out whether the Department of Commerce has entered into a deal with the Chiefs. The LCC could vote on a deal that day. John?
Jonathan, it is safe to say, though, and we've been told this, the LCC could meet later in the week, by the 31st. It could set its own schedule, right?
Well, that's a good point. So the LCC could, for instance, set up another meeting later on this year. I mean, if things between the Chiefs and the Department of Commerce and the LCC aren't worked out, there could be another meeting scheduled later on this month.
Things moving fast and furious. Thank you, John. And we're also hearing some breaking news involving the Chiefs. This from the Kansas Department of Commerce, just releasing a statement on social media. It says, the state of Kansas is in active discussions with the Kansas City Chiefs about the prospects of building a new stadium and other facilities in Kansas. No final agreement has been reached, but this would be a massive economic win for Kansas and benefit Kansans for generations to come. We are aggressively pursuing this opportunity. That from the State Department of Commerce. There is no reference to Monday's LCC meeting as it regards to the Chiefs in that statement. And we're just hearing from Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas. He posted this: Kansas City does not negotiate in public and will not change course today. We remain steadfast in working toward an arrangement in the best interest of our community and the greatest success of our teams on and off the field. A lot happening and quickly. You can follow all of this breaking development news on Royals and Chiefs future and other stories. Fox4KC.com.